You're listening to the Business Essentials Daily Summer Series, the best episodes of 2021. Today's episode is brought to you by Mazars. SoundCartel. There are many keys to business and startup success, two of which are viewing staff as an invaluable asset and understanding the importance of hiring much smarter people than yourself. From SoundCartel, I'm Nicole Goodman, and this is Business Essentials Daily. Brothers Gabby and Hezi Leibovich built a portfolio of online businesses, including Catch of the Day, Menulog, Scoopon, and Luxury Escapes, and sold them a decade later for more than $1 billion. Yes, that's right, $1 billion. That qualifies them, don't you think, to teach others a lesson or 200 about growing a business. Well, they're doing just that, with a new title on the bookseller shelves this month, Catch of the Decade: How to Launch, Build and Sell a Digital Business. The biggest lesson of them all? The people. That is, the people inside your business. Look after them and watch your business thrive. Like that of Catch of the Day, now known as Catch. It won many awards over the years, including Best Shopping Site, Best App, Customer Choice, and so on. Chris Ashmore asks Gabby Leibovich, how important are awards for business?
I think it's great for business. Awards build reputation, awards create awareness, and awards give trust to the consumer. I remember the first banner that we placed on the site, it was 2010, where the award that we received was Australia's most visited shopping site, according to Hitwise, the company that was measuring traffic at the time. And that's an award that we should be so proud of. We are the most watched and visited Australian shopping site. And that gives confidence to the consumer that have just discovered Catch, telling them, wow, if everyone is shopping here, it must be a great place to shop. So I'm going to become their customer as well. So my advice to small startups and medium startups is certainly apply for awards. You're not going to win them every year. Go to the awards ceremony, shake hands, get to meet the people that run those events and become involved in your industry. People like doing business with people that they like. And I can tell you, all the industry bodies are very happy to send an email to their database of 20,000 people and let them know about Gabby's and Hezi's Catch of the Day. They're not charging me a single cent for it, but they know that, it goes both ways. I help you and you help me. And that's how it's done in business. And I think we're nice people at the end of the day, and people like to support good people that they enjoy spending time with.
How would you describe the company culture? And how important was that to your business success?
The culture is super important to business success, but I find describing the culture, Chris, probably the hardest thing when people want to hear more about it, because you can talk about it forever. And there's so many small little 2 centers that need to add up that make the big impact. I'm so proud to say that the culture during our time was something phenomenal. We like to call it a family. People really enjoyed coming to work every day, working together towards a goal. A concept that we talk about in the book is the concept of intrapreneurs, not entrepreneur with an E, but intrapreneur with an I. And I think that we've built a tremendous culture of intrapreneurs. And these are people that manage and run their departments and they control their area of expertise, but they treat their business as if it was their business. And somehow we managed to find so many key people like that throughout the years that allowed us to build this culture. The last page of the book actually sort of summarizes it and tries to pick one thing that explains why we've become successful in what we did. And the way we summarize it is with the title, It's All About the People. And we realize that it really is all about the people. And sure, people know Gabby and Hezi, the face and the founders of the business. But Chris, we certainly found out that the CEO should not be the smartest person in the room. When it comes to marketing, the smartest person should be the chief marketing officer. And when it comes to finance, the smartest person should be the CFO. And the same goes with customer service, logistics, and every other department in the business. The job of the founder and the CEO is to collect those people together and make sure that they have the same strategy, the same target, and the same energy to go to work every single day and create a fun environment of success.
Well, having said that, how then, when it comes to hiring, how do you hire? What do you look for?
That is an even harder question than the previous one. Because when it comes to hiring, it's so hard to know in an interview. I think the most important characteristics that we look for, and that's attitude. So you can easily hire for skill by seeing what people have done before and maybe look at their education, but you can never hire for attitude. I'll tell you a short story that explains it. We once had a person that was very high in the operation field, operation department at Catch. And you just knew that when you email that person after 5 p.m. on a Friday, you're not going to get a response from them until early Monday morning. And I can see you smiling, Chris, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And these kind of people exist in every business. And that kind of attitude will never find its place in a startup, especially in e-commerce startup. You really need to be switched on very much all the time. And the kind of people that succeeded at Catch are the kind of people that if you send them an email or an SMS at 11 p.m. at night, they will most likely reply back to you within 5 minutes. And they're always online and always available.
You talk about the small head and big head mentality. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I do mean that. And again, this is a term that comes from the Hebrew language. We were born in Israel and raised there. And small head mentality is generally a person that comes to work every single day, does exactly what they need to do. They don't think outside the box, so to speak. They switch off at 5 p.m. and then they don't think about the business until they arrive back at work the next day. And the big head mentality are the intrapreneurs that we discussed earlier. During our time at Catch, I wasn't even aware of the term intrapreneurs, and we had a different term for them. We called them the people with the Catch DNA. And what's the Catch DNA? It's people like us, people part of the family that come to work every day with lots of energy, want to succeed, want to challenge the system, want to find solutions rather than finding problems. And these people get elevated and they become more and more important. And these are the people that every business owner wants to keep. I saw something interesting on LinkedIn this week by Australia's richest person, Anthony Pratt. And Anthony put a little message saying, what do we look for? Our 4 key pillars of success. And I remember the first 2 key pillars. And the first one was take care of your best clients and take care of your best employees. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. We always took care of our employees, but you certainly need to take extra special care of your best employees, because your best employees are the business.
That was Catch Group co-founder and author of Catch of the Decade, Gabby Leibovich. This episode of Business Essentials Daily is produced by the team at SoundCartel. Thanks for listening. I'm Nicole Goodman. We'll bring you more Be Daily tomorrow. Follow at BE Daily Podcast across social media and head to bedaily.com.au for more from the Business Essentials Daily podcast. SoundCartel. This episode was brought to you by Mazars. To find out more, visit mazars.com.au. That's mazars.com.au.